Hi, folks. She just turned the light on me. I'm in the spotlight now. Now, I'm so happy to have my sister Donna wanting to be a part of Rise and Shine, and she sent me a beautiful piece of literature on the 23rd Psalm. And I texted her back and I said, how about you sitting down and get your camera out there and take a picture of yourself, and you do that, and then I'll post it tomorrow morning, which would be today, this morning, now. So Donna, this is your first time, and I'm excited about it. But I thought, man, there's a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of truth in what you're going to share here this morning, Donna. I think people need to go back over that. They need to write that down. They need to get on there and interact with us and tell us how that ministers to them. But my job's to sing. Let me clear my throat. So it's the 23rd Psalm. I gotta sing an appropriate song. The Lord is my shepherd. I'll walk with him always. He leads me by still waters. I'll walk with him always. Always, always, I'll walk with him always. The Lord is my shepherd. I'll walk with him always. I remember doing that. I think it was called a roundhouse, where one group of people would start it, and you'd have the second group come in a little later. And I remember doing that as a kid. I'm surprised I can remember back there. That's a long time ago. So I got my lamb. I got 3 lambs, cinnamon and salt and pepper. I've renamed the salt. That's a pretty. I like pepper because that matches the black sheep, but salt, I've changed the name Salt because it doesn't sound right to tell somebody, here, meet my dog Salt. So he's the buck, the male. So guess what I named him? Buck. We get up this morning and I went in, fed cinnamon and pepper and Buck, and Buck's the only one who come up and let me pet his head while he's having breakfast. Of course, that's the time when I just slip my hand under his little collar under his chin and put the leash on him and open the door. Woo. I totally stopped everybody. And I put him in the back seat of the truck and opened the windows a little bit like a dog, you would for a dog, and then went to the Armsville planing mill. Trying to go to a different place with him every day. I'm trying to get him acclimated and used to getting around a little bit. And I tell folks, you want to see my dog Buck? And they come running over because they hear this strange noise. And they take pictures and they haven't started throwing money yet, but just a matter of time. You may think I'm crazy, and you may think I'm weird. You might think I'm a little off my rocker. You might think I lost my gear. I don't know. But I know one thing. I'm going to take my guitar and my Bible. And I'm going to take old Buck, and one of these days this summer, we're going to go to Tractor Supply. You know they let animals into Tractor Supply. You can ride your horse in there. You can take your elephant in there. You can take your monkey there. They take dogs in there all the time. So I'm getting old Buck ready to go in Tractor Supply. And they got a place in there where you can, it's not a car wash, it's a dog wash. And right now Buck doesn't need it, but he will sooner or later, and we'll take him in there. And leaving all jokes aside, I'm gonna take him in there and sit down. He'll sit down beside me or on my lap. Yeah. And I'm gonna sing this song. The Lord is my shepherd. I'll walk with him always. He leads me by still waters. I'll walk with him always, always, always. I'll walk with him always, always, always. I'll walk with him always. Well, folks, I've had a good time singing and talking with you. My wife and I have been out to a place called Cracker Barrel for supper. And we just had a whooping good time. Had a great meal. Had a few things to laugh at. Thought we were going to crack up. But thought we better not do that because it was Cracker Barrel. But, yeah. I'm going to take... did you hear about the guy that was walking down the street and he sees a sheep walking down the street and he caught the sheep? Well, after he caught him, he didn't know what to do with him. He came across the policeman on the street and he said, "Sir, this sheep was just walking down the street and I caught him. Now I don't know what to do with him. Can you tell me what to do with this sheep?" The policeman said, "Yes, sir, I can. You take that sheep to the zoo." "All right, I'll do it." And off they went down the street towards the zoo. Next day, policeman sitting in the same place when here comes the gentleman and the sheep walking down the street. The policeman rolled down his window and he said, "Didn't I tell you to take that sheep to the zoo?" The gentleman responded, he said, "Yes, sir, I did yesterday. And we had such a good time today, we're going to the movies." I can hear you laughing out there. Oh, anyway. Well, thanks for seeing me home here tonight. I just coming over the last little knob. Soon be pulling in the driveway. And thanks for the person on the other end of that camera that just keeps taping away. She makes my day. Thanks, Charlotte. And Donna, oh man, I love that poem. It's not really a poem, it's a piece of literature concerning the 23rd Psalm. So until we see each other again, don't forget that cinnamon and pepper and Buck are going to be at Mountaintop Ministries Sunday morning, while Dakota and Dominic and Pastor Ken and Chris Jimmett talk to you about the lost lamb. the lost lamb. Be there or be square. See y'all. God loves you and I love you too. That's no joke.
Good morning. My brother has asked me to read this piece that has been such a blessing to me over the years. It corresponds with the teaching he is bringing this week on Rise and Shine. The Lord is my shepherd. That's relationship. I shall not want. That's supply. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. That's rest. He leadeth me beside still waters. That's refreshment. He restores my soul. That's healing. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness. That's guidance for his name's sake. That's purpose. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, that's testing. I will fear no evil. That's protection. For thou art with me. That's faithfulness. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. That's a discipline. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. That's hope. Thou anointest my head with oil. That's consecration. My cup runneth over. That's abundance. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. That's blessing. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord. That's security forever. And that's eternity. We all have this hope when we trust in our good shepherd to lead us. God bless you today.